Okay, so if this video has stumbled across your feed, it is by no mere coincidence. You are someone that is divinely meant to see this. Not everyone's going to see it. There are no tags. There's probably going to be no description, anything of that nature. Let's get into it. Today, I will be talking about CERN and timelines. In a sense, what they've been doing with the Hadron Collider. But first, before that, what's up, you guys? My name is O'Shea Johnson, and I'm a spiritual advisor, a medium, a channeler, a quantum hypnotist. I do things of this nature, things that are outside the norm. I'm not your normal or average person. Actually, I'm what would be considered a watcher. I'm a being that soul wise, we're talking about the soul, right? I am a being that has, in a sense, reversed incarnated from higher dimensions, and this is why I'm able to experience downloads, these energies, and how I'm able to, in a sense, give you guys this information and understand it on the physical level, pretty much downloaded or translated from the higher dimensions. So let's just get into it. In a sense, what CERN's doing with the Hadron Collider is they're they're smashing atoms, right? And they've actually just recently turned off the Hadron Collider in order to extend it, make it bigger, so that they can actually run more experiments or tests. But the thing is, what a lot of people don't understand is that when they're smashing atoms, they're actually opening holes in time and space itself. So they're actually creating miniature black holes, and they're doing this all in the name of science. And whether they consciously know or realize that they're doing this or not, they're actually opening these portals in time and space, and they're actually collapsing the wave function so that we enter into timelines. So they're doing this purposely. It's so that we enter into timelines of their choosing, right? So look at it like this. In a sense, they have a crystal ball, and this crystal ball is able to peer into timelines and see which one is the most viable for their rule, for their control, so to speak. And that's, in a sense, what they're doing is when they open into time and space, they're bleeding in dark matter energies into our realm that then negatively polarize our realm, in a sense, effectively controlling our reality, creating it into what timelines that they desire. I don't even think that they're really controlling it, so to speak. I think it's more they're under the direct guidance of certain spiritual hierarchies, right? I do not fight against flesh and blood, but powers and principalities. Now, I'm not going to make this video too long, but I just want to say that when they're doing this, they're actually knocking us off of our timelines. They're trying to override our timelines that we're most destined to walk every time they turn on the Hadron Collider. I'm sure that you guys have noticed this. For me, it's weird. I remember someone was telling me about when they turned it on and there was a shift that happened, and I didn't consciously understand this. But when I was talking to someone about this topic, it's weird. I started to have all these memories and these actualizations and these knowings that when they turned it on, we actually shifted into an alternate reality that was different from the one when they turned it on. It completely collapsed our reality. So there's people that actually remember and have this memory and this thought, and these are the people that I'm trying to connect with this video. This is why I'm making something outside the norm. And when it collapsed, I remember floating outside of my body, astral projecting. So I don't know, in a sense, if in that timeline, because of what they did, that we died, But what I understand through having near death experiences and having died multiple times myself is that I'm someone that would be also considered a quantum immortal. So this means when I die, and I'm not gonna try to kill myself to test this. I've already died, and this has happened. I've shifted into an alternate timeline from my death experience. But I believe that when I died in that reality where CERN collapsed the wave function in their favor, and I guess they collapsed or destroyed that timeline. I remember floating outside my body as if I was dead, and then just shifting into this timeline. Now, I had to have someone talk about this experience in order for me to understand it and remember it, and that's actually why I'm bringing it to you guys. So, you don't have to believe what I've spoken on, you don't have to believe what I've said. You you don't even have to think that it's real or it's true, but what I'm actually asking you is to dig deeper. Try to understand how this applies to you and trust what you're being told with your own intuition. So with that, you guys, I hope you have a beautiful and amazing day. My name is O'Shea Johnson. I'm a spiritual advisor, psychic, medium, channeler, and I also do business coaching. So if you wanted to talk to me one on one, just DM me. I also have consultations, Patreon, all that stuff. But really, I just wanted to bring this to the forefront because just something just keeps telling me to talk about this. So I finally made the video. Peace. I'm out.